I think if you believe that there is a God, I think that's a way cooler life to have, because if that's what you believe in, then you can believe in all kinds of other things. You know what I mean? There's a possibility that it is a simulation theory. There's a possibility that we can go alternate universes. There's a possibility that there is reincarnation, or we'll go to heaven or hell. Like, all of these are all possibilities. We don't know yet because we don't, well, none of us are dead and came back alive to say, yeah, I've been to hell. Some people say they've been to heaven and like met some type of something, but like near death experiences, some people have gone through that, but truly we can't prove what life is like after death. So if you believe in God, you believe in all kinds of possibilities. I mean, we're talking about the same type of God who created your eyeballs, your chromosomes, your ribosomes, all your organs interacting together to create a human being that's functioning and self-regulating and value to this world. That's literally what he created. He created photosynthesis, dude. He created all this shit. Like, nobody really invents anything. That's already been there. He's just waiting for us to discover it. You know what I mean? Like, an example of this, like maybe like Minecraft, right? We discover that there's an iron ore. We discover that we can mine things. We discover wood, right? That's already been there. Yeah, that's already been there. Like, we craft a pickaxe. Like, technically we invent a pickaxe. If that's the ever pickaxe built in that world, we invented it technically. But that was already programmed by the software programmer into the game for a pickaxe to exist. You know what I mean? Like, basically what I'm trying to say is, you can't invent, this is gonna be probably a hot take, but you cannot invent the light bulb. Nobody invented the wheel. Nobody invented the pencil. It was already programmed for us to discover it, that it exists, that it can happen. You know what? Does that make sense? I mean, it's a play on words. I guess you can invent things. Well, what really is the definition of invent? Let's see. So it's saying here, it's to create a new idea, design, or process for the first time through imagination and experimentation. Um, I mean, I guess. But what I'm trying to say is that God programmed the world so that we can invent the light bulb. He could have programmed it where light bulbs never exist. You know what I mean? Can never ever possibly exist. He can program it like that. He can program it where aliens don't, there's absolutely no aliens and we're the only ones here on Earth. Or he can program it where there are other aliens, and other aliens who look like us, and other aliens who don't. He can program it however we want. That's why, the first verse in the Bible, in the Standard Bible, is, in the beginning God created heavens and the earth. So we have no idea what the heavens is. Heavens can be a lot of things. They say it in the book, also what it is and how it could possibly look like. But at the end of the day, this book is really about the story of Earth and the things that went around on Earth in the beginning of time. And in the beginning there was heavens and the earth. Heavens could be beyond anything beyond Earth. The way I see that is literally anything outside of Earth. So from Mars to the sun, Jupiter, Saturn, to the whole Milky Way galaxy, all the moons and rocks, to other galaxies, to the other aliens in other galaxies. You know what I mean? That's how I interpret heavens. It's literally anything else that's beyond Earth. So what I'm trying to say is, God is pretty cool. Like, it's better and more fun to believe in God because shit, he's just a genius. He's just the best software engineer that there is. He literally coded this planet life so that we can discover video games, so that we can create other earths and other world of our own through software programming, through video games within Earth, which is also like a video game. Anyways, yeah, I think to believe in something beyond humans and beyond yourself, like someone like God, is just incredible, and it's been a blessing in my life. And I know that when I was really down and where I felt like I hit rock bottom of my life, I did turn to him, and I feel like he was the only one that can help me when nobody else could have helped me at the time. No matter what they do, even if they tried, it's just wasn't gonna help my situation. When I was trying to speak to him and reach out to something beyond human, beyond what's tangible, beyond what we can see, believe in something that's not tangible, is, I don't know, it's just a good feeling. I can't describe it. This is my best way of describing it. It's like believing in ghosts, but like the best kind of ghost. It's probably a bad comparison, but yeah, dude, I'm just trying to say I can see why people believe in God, and God is cool, and I think I will choose that. In this lifetime, I will choose that life path because I feel like it has given me more benefits than when I didn't. So, like a little video game in a character, I'm just putting points into my faith. So, because I feel like every time I put points into my faith, it increases all my other stats. And I become, it's just repeatedly, it's been proven to me over and over again. So, yeah, that's my take on that. That's all.